Hi Gemini, home team, how are we my lovelies? I hope you're all doing well, my darling brothers and sisters. We are here to do your reading, your love reading for the majority of May, if I'm honest. I'm actually recording this on the 16th of April 2019, so you can watch it from then and take it from then, okay my darlings? Feel free to check back on it later in the month if you feel the need to. Bear in mind this will be a general love reading, it will not resonate with everyone. Energies can switch one way to the other. Don't forget to check out your moon, rising and Venus signs. And cards are transgender in general readings, they normally are. So yes, we got that. There are no readings left for April. There's a few left for May. Oh God, I'll get to it. Give me a sec. There's a few left in May. So give us a shout for them, and we've moved over to Instagram as well now, so please make sure you are following us on Instagram. So if you have a little emergency or something pops up, you need a reading quite quickly, you can just give us a message on there. I believe if you're not following us, I won't see the message. So okay, so please make sure you're following us over there. So that's Instagram, Cardelia Moon. If you're not sure about email or anything like that, which you would need to book a personal reading, this is not our month for love, I'm telling you now. To book a personal reading, please look in the description box below, and also check out the about page on this channel. It will give you more details on bits and pieces. Oh, fragment sideways, look at that. Oh, sorry, done it again. Okay. So we're starting off our month with someone kind of lying and deceiving, wearing a bit of a mask, you know what I mean, not giving us the full SP. Could actually be theft, but I'm not 100% sure it is. This makes someone retract, either us or them retracts, okay? Tries to sort of properly goes into hermit mode. But I don't feel this is hermit mode where they are trying to learn and analyze what's going on inside them. This is, oh shit, I've made a boo-boo, I'm just going to stick my own head up my ass, okay? And this is going to create some conflict. But funnily enough, and it could only happen to us, the most bipolar sign, as I always say, in the zodiac, we go from, let me go through it, we go through some sort of lies, deceit, trickery, deception, something along them lines, okay, which leads someone to burying their head in the sand. Much more ladylike way of saying it, Lisa. Which leads to conflicts, arguments, rows, blah, blah, blah. So where do we go from that? Being Gemini, you know, being how everything turns on a dime for us. Oh, we go to that. We go straight to the Ten of Pentacles. We go to abundance. We go to, you know, having everything we need. Now, whether this is a change in our mind where we're like, you know how sometimes, you know, like the Five of Cups can be sort of like crying over spilt milk. And I'm not saying this is spilt milk, this hoo-ha that is going on here. I'm not saying this is spilt milk. What I'm saying is we tend to bounce back pretty quick. You know, like, and once we decide we are done, we are done. Okay, so, or the majority of us are. I mean, it does depend a bit on your moon sign and your blah-de-blah and all of that. But the majority of us, as a rule, are. We're very loyal once we decide to give our loyalty, but when we're done, we're done. Okay, so I think it may be that we've decided we are done. Some of us, not all of us, are going to think, oh, this is just too much fucking hard work. I am done. And then it's like, well, hang on a minute. Why was I so worried about all of that anyway? Because I've got all this shit going on. I'm good. I'm so good. Why was I worried? Why was I letting all this grief and dealing with all of this? I almost feel like it's like we're letting go, and in letting go, we're like, I never needed it anyway. You know, sort of, what the hell was I thinking? Never needed it anyway. Now, let's see what else we got. What are you doing? Okay. Take you out in a bit, I promise. In a bit. Not now. That's it, good boy. Yes, so like we didn't need it anyway. Sorry to interrupt, but I thought he was going to pee, so that's why I was like, what do you need? You're okay, aren't you? Don't need wee-wees, do you? No, come back over here then. No, well, you're going to have to give me a minute. Okay, so, yeah, so we're like, you know, we got all this. You know, like, we got everything. We all good. We are all good. See what else we've got, darlings. Only we, though, could go from this shit to this. Could be, what, both of them, really? Okay, so, we're all good. We got all this. We got nothing to worry about. And then all of a sudden we go, oh, hang on a minute. I'm a bit torn now. Oh, let me think about this. Do I want to go this way? Oh, no, I'm not really sure. Ah, can't cope. Oh, yeah, I can. I'm emotionally fulfilled now. I mean, all right, and that's me. Hang on. I'm emotionally fulfilled now. No, I'm emotionally fulfilled. And I got loads of abundance and I got everything I need and I'm emotionally fulfilled. I think this is where we realise we've got something, and then, because we can sometimes do that, I call it the, what is it, anxiety girl or anxiety boy, however. But it's like, when everything looks good, we're like, we're like, yeah, everything's great. I bet I fucking missed something. I know it. Something can't be right. This, you know, like, this is great. So this, what's wrong? You know, like, able to jump to the wrong conclusion like that. You know, and I think that's what this is saying. This is saying, you know, oh shit, hang on a minute, it can't be right. Because of all this that went on, all this cack here, right? How could, go back the way I put you, that's it. How could I have gone from all that cack to that? I'm missing something. Oh my God, what have I missed? Hang on. Am I going the right way? Am I definitely doing it? Oh, la, la, la. Boom, yes you are, shut your face. You're fine. We'll get some clarifiers, but we are fine. We end on a high and we end with everything we need. Even though we've decided to have a little mini panic attack about it in the middle. Am I doing the right thing? Also, I mean, this is May, so it's coming up to our birthdays. Now, I don't know about you, I'm 50 in June. I am looking forward to the party, but this other little voice in my head goes, fuck me, you're 50. You're going to be 50. That's half a century. And the more it talks, the more I'm like, well, you just shut up. So, yeah. If you want, we can just call this midlife crisis number 4 or something. Because we're bound to have, I mean, if you're my age, you can have more. There'll be more than just 4, trust me. Okay, let's not clarify card for card, but give me a few clarification messages. Thank you. Didn't have to go on the floor, did you really? Well, in mind, darling. Yeah, we're going to be second guessing ourselves a little bit in May with regards to relationships, love and stuff like that, okay? Because I've got the moon card come up in reverse. And the moon card is things being revealed. It's about coming out of the darkness and stepping into the light. And I feel we're going to be, you know, because we've got good shit here. You know what I mean? We have got really, really, really good shit. And 2 10s in a reading signifies good luck. Right, so I feel some of us are just going to be a little bit realising we're getting a bit older, and we are kind of almost the Peter Pan, in my opinion, of the zodiac sign. You know, we can be quite childlike, we can be quite childish, you know, and our humour, don't even go. I mean, I think there's many a Gemini who's, even though we're very, very intelligent, our humour doesn't really get out the gutter, and it can be quite dry, quite cutting and things like that. So we can have an immaturity about us, and it's not a bad thing. It can, well, to some it is, but who cares, them over there. So yeah, I think even though everything's good and we've got good luck, and it starts off a bit crap with this like lies, deceits, someone burying their head in the sand, you know, and I don't think it's us burying our head in the sand, by the way, and conflicts and that. All of a sudden it's boom, we're really, really good. And then we're like, oh my God, I don't believe this. And it's like, you know, like we're coming out the dark, but everything's good. Like, you know, stop panicking. And it's like, yeah, but I'm getting older and this is happening, that's happening. I know this bit's good, but, you know, so we're not actually stepping out the dark into the light as such. You know, we're not actually, oh, no, I'm not too sure. Like, to me, like having both of these as well, it's like, oh, still not really too sure where I'm going. Still not really too sure. Even though everything's great, you know, because I've got to have something to think about and worry about. So still not really sure where I'm going, you know, with relationships or you know, with girls, with men, with whatever. I'm not sure. I haven't quite decided. I might do a Greta Garbo bit about it. We are as funny as fuck, Geminis. We really are. Funny as fuck. Okay, let's see what else there is. Oh, I'd like to give a little shout out to my new little friend Anthony. Bless him. You've been leaving comments. You are such a sweetie. I get really good vibes off of you, darling. So I just want to say hello. Give you a little shout out, my lovely. Oh, hang on. I've got one. Get it. Okay, so we now have patience. Okay, maybe we need a little patience with ourselves this month. Maybe we need to cut ourselves a little slack, guys, with regards to love. I don't know why we're being so I see that grief at the beginning, but to be honest, we are more lovers than fighters. But if someone does get up in our face, we're not afraid to knock them out. So we're not scared of confrontation or anything like that. It's just a lot of unnecessary energy as far as we're concerned. So this confrontation, I can't see it being a big deal to us, all right? But we've got all these great things going on. And like I said, and good luck, we've got the 2 10s here, 10 of cups, 10 of pentacles. The best 2 10s in the deck, pretty much. Well, they are the best 2 10s in the deck, let's be honest. Okay, and then we're still not too sure what to do. And then we've got, you know, we're being patient, or we're having to be patient, or we need to find some patience within ourselves. You know, it could be that this person that's buried their head in the sand, or up their own jacksie, however you want to look at it, we're having to be patient with them. And I don't know about you guys, but as a Gemini, I ain't that great at patience. If I'm in a store or a shop and there's 3 people in the queue and I've only got 2 items to buy, chances are I'll just put them down and walk out. I don't queue, little princess that I am. I mean, Disneyland or Disney World is not my thing. I ain't standing there in a queue for an hour. I'd rather go without, thanks. I'll go over there and have a hot dog. Funny, funny world. But yeah, we've definitely got some love going on here. We have got a very, very romantic person here. Could be a water sign. Your water signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. This kind of person, man or woman, okay, emotionally stable within themselves, know what they want. They're not afraid to show their love. They're not afraid to show affection. They can be quite romantic. They can be a little reserved in some aspects. And we kind of have to watch our tongues with them a little bit, because sometimes we're a little too cutting for them. Occasionally we could be a bit cutting towards them, like in their opinion. In our opinion, we're just open a conversation, but in their opinion, sometimes our tongue is a little too sharp. But they do have a temper, but the chances of you ever seeing it are slim. But when they blow, they blow. They're very protective of those they care about. They're very intuitive, so don't try and pull the wool over their eyes, because they will see right through it. They will totally see right through it. But they're very loving towards their family and people they're close to. Real carers, really compassionate people. Really compassionate people. So they're there. They're there while we've got our abundance and our, and you know, our emotional fulfillment, but we're still having a panic attack because that's who we are. They're there. Probably sitting there going, well, look at them running around like a fucking idiot. And laughing, but not at us. Do you know what I mean? They care for us. Whoever they are, they care for us. This could be someone you might confide in as well, about love and about relationships. This might be someone you might talk to about this. And so, you know, you might be saying, I'm doing my own heading. I'm seriously doing my own heading. I've got everything I need. you know, but when it comes to relationships, you know, like it just all sort of goes Pete Tong, or something isn't right and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, and you might try and discuss it with them. And I feel they'd be honest with you, because they are honest people as a rule. Okay, last one. Okay. Oh, dear me. Okay, so maybe we was right to be a little concerned. Okay, because we're ending on the tower. Let's only have trust. Okay, don't fear it. Okay, it just means things are changing. I reckon whatever this was at the beginning, the deception or whatever and all of that, I think the person that's dug their head in the sand or up their own jacksie might decide to pop their head back out, and it might just bring things tumbling down a little bit. But it's nothing. I'm not going to leave it there because of you guys. I can't do that to you. But you know, a tower card is nothing to fear. It just means it's all change. And as Geminis, it just means everything crumbles down and you start again. Do you know what I mean? But it's not. But we're only talking about relationships here. You know, so that's nothing we can't bounce back off. I mean, we roll with the punches probably better than any other sign. Any other sign. What are you doing? Why are you doing that? I see. Thinks I've done 10,000 steps. Just sitting there shuffling cards. Okay, give me one more, please. Oh, see the face that doesn't care. Yeah, okay, bring me a tower. I'm alright. I've had towers before. Must be the only one who finds it hysterical. Don't be sad, Geminis. Don't be sad. Because look, boom! We're victorious in the end. We win in the end. Because that's who we are. Oh my God, we're so bipolar. Whee! Okay. Don't stress. We got it covered, guys. We've got it covered. And even if the world does come crashing down, you know, like I said, we can flip ourselves in and out of those moments without any trouble. And we've all survived tougher and worse things in the past. But overall, we have got good news. We have got good luck. You know, all right, someone's got their head stuck up their arse because they've been a bit deceitful, and we've probably called them out on it because that's the sort of thing we would do. You know, so there's been a bit of rows about it, and they're now off with their tail between their legs. They're probably going to pop up again. Or it could even be that the person we confide in, this lovely person here, this water sign, or someone like the energies and the sort of demeanour like I explained, maybe they're going to say to us, well, actually, have you ever thought that because you do this and because you do that, blah, blah, blah? And we might go, mind blown. Do you know what I mean? But we take it on board and we win with it in the end. I'm not fazed. I think it's going to be an hysterical month. I'm not worried at all. You shouldn't be either, Gems. Be tough. We got this. Good or bad. But like I said, we have got abundance. We've got emotional fulfillment. So, you know, overall, it's just a up and down month. It's all good. All good. And very funny. All right, my darlings. If you're new, please feel free to subscribe. I'm pretty much always this neurotic, if I'm honest. And hit that bell button, and then you'll know next time I'm uploading anything. Or when I hit a certain amount of subscribers, I'm going to start going live. But not at the moment. I think I've got about 151 subscribers at the moment, something like that. Yeah, I want to get to like 1,000 before I actually start doing lives. But make sure you're on our Facebook page, because I might be going live on there later. I haven't, like later today, which is the 16th of the 4th. I haven't decided yet. I might do a few mini live readings for everyone free of charge on there. So yeah, make sure if you're on Facebook, you are Facebook connected to the group Cardelian Moon. All right, my lovelies. And apart from that, I will see you on Instagram, and I will definitely see you Thursday for our weekend readings, which, yeah, can't be any less bipolar than that, knowing us. All right, my beautiful ones, I will speak to you later. Lots of love. Bye.